Hello, and welcome to Getting Started with ZIPPYDOC. In this video, we will show how to use the Append task in ZIPPYDOC. Append can be used to create a merge table from two separate tables. The merged table has data in the first table affixed to the data of the second table. The dataset we are using for this example contains sales information for a sporting goods company. Each row of this table is a sales entry that contains details about the date of purchase, region, product category, and price. We want to create a simplified table that has zones appended to categories. For instance, we want Zone 1 to be mapped to each product category: shoes, equipment, and miscellaneous. In order to get started, we need to add the data tables to a ZIPPYDOC flow. You can find information on how to add a table to a flow in our previous video. In this case, we have already added the two tables to a flow. We then add the Append task to the flow. We do this by clicking the Select Task button and choosing the Append task from the available list of options. The task has now been added to the flow, and we can update the description of the task. It's always a good idea to briefly describe what a task is doing. In this case, we'll type in Append zones and categories. We can then start entering the parameters by clicking the Parameter tab. The first pane in the Parameter tab is Select Input Table. The left table will be zones, and the right table will be categories. Next is the Define Output Table pane. In Output Table Name, we'll type Output, and we will leave the other fields unchanged. And now we can run this task. Once the task has been executed, a new output table will be generated. We can see that ZIPPYDOC has created a new tab named Output. In this table, each zone is mapped to each category. Append is a useful tool to create summary tables. For instance, the output table of Append can be used to calculate and summarize sales quantities from sales information in the source data table. Thank you for joining us in this instructional video series for ZIPPYDOC. We will see you in the next video.